Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 16th of May, 2025. So here we're looking at the synoptic from lunchtime yesterday with high pressure centred just to the north of Scotland and basically high pressure right across the country with a gentle northerly flow. So a bit chilly, a bit nice sunshine coming today. Yesterday, I think, was a bit overcast to begin with. And wasn't exactly what was forecast. Overnight, that high pressure has not really moved. Again, into the day, it's not really moved. It's just the shape of the isobars have changed a little bit, but essentially it's still the same. And we do have a wedge of cloud coming down the east coast, which we'll look at in a minute on the sat pic. If we run this through tomorrow and into Sunday, you can see that the highs hardly moved. It's still centred up between Scotland and Iceland, and we've still got this sort of ridging effect down across the UK. So it's going to be high pressure weather all weekend. Here's the sat pic I was talking about. Earlier on, there was a bit more clouds heading our way. It seems to be burning back. So that's the earlier stuff there that you can see. And as time marches on and the sun gets up, it is burning some of this stuff back, and we've got evidence of that by looking out the window earlier. There was some top cover, and it's gone now, but we do have a little bit of cumulus forming. We'll just let that run through just a few seconds more, and there you go. There's it start to burn off. You can see that there. So rain, nothing on the rain radar today. Rain forecast, virtually nothing there. You might see a shower down in the sort of southwest corner of the picture there, disappearing away from Land's End, but pretty much that's it for the day. There's no precipitation. The Odium TAF is 010, 8 knots, greater than 10k visibility, few at 700 feet to start with. And then broken at 700 feet, probability 30% that in that same time scattered at about 500 feet. After that, it's going to clear up. Looking at Farnborough, they're forecasting 020, 10 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 700 feet. And then between 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock this morning, which is round about now because they're in UTC, variable 2 knots, 7 kilometers, broken at 700 feet. Looking at the spot winds to the north of us, 010, 10 knots at 1,000 feet, 020, 10 knots at 2,000 feet. To the south of us, 050, 10 and 050, 20 for the 1,000 foot and 2,000 foot winds. And a quick look at windy, showing the surface winds is north-northeasterly here at Lasham pretty much all day long. Let's run that through till about 5, 6 o'clock this afternoon, and you can see very little change throughout the day. So that'll put us on 09 all day. Local forecast confirms that with the winds north-northeasterly, 9 to 10 knots, gusting up to about 20 at times. So it will feel a little bit chilly out there. However, they're suggesting it's going to be blue all day, lots of sunshine. So there's going to be high UV. If you look at the bottom here, we've got from about 11 o'clock through till about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We're up in the 60s for the UV, which is pretty much as high as it gets, really. Temperature-wise, GFS are forecasting about 16 to 17 centigrade at lunchtime, with the dew point down at around about 5 to 6. Right now at Lasham, let me just refresh this. It's not been done for about 20 minutes. So that's up to about 11 now, with the dew point down at 7. Starting to get a little bit of a split there. With no cameras on site to show you, but Alton, looking back towards Lasham, shows clear blue skies with some cumulus just starting to peer over the horizon there. We've actually got that cumulus here at the airfield now. Quick look at SkySight. This is the point forecast. They're showing clear blue skies right through until end of the day, when we just a little bit of cumulus appearing quite high around about 6:30, 7 o'clock this evening. And they're also forecasting thermals starting quite early, quite weak to begin with, but building up to about 4 to 5 knots in the best part of the day. So there could be some nice soaring to be had today. Potential flight distance looks quite reasonable throughout the whole country. You know, certainly good enough for a 300k flight today. And if we also have a look at the south coast, I've just concentrated on this convergence. This is about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm just going to run that through to 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's looking pretty good down there on the south coast. So if you happen to be down that way, or you plan to go down that way, that's the time of day to be there. Just bear in mind that you've got to get back into winds, back to Lasham, which it could be a bit of a struggle if you leave it too late. Top meteo, this is a picture at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not quite got going here at Lasham. 11 o'clock, maybe up to about 2,500 feet. 12 o'clock up to 3,000 feet, and on through the afternoon. And it does get up to about 5,000 feet above sea level in this area by about 3 in the afternoon. And we'll carry on into the early evening. That's 6 o'clock this evening, 7 o'clock this evening. So yeah, it could be quite a reasonably good day today. Potential flight distance, again, they're showing up and down the country is quite good, and along the south coast is quite good. So you've got choices to make today. Moving on to NOTAMs. If you do go down towards the south coast, there's an air display at Portsmouth. It starts at 1845, goes on to 1940. So if you're down there late in the day, just keep an eye out for not just stuff in there, but transiting to and from. 13's Barton Stacey, usual live firing. The height has been increased to 1,600 feet AMSL. Number 14 is Thursley. This doesn't happen until 8 o'clock tonight. It's luminance, as is 17 at Farnham, luminance, but that's from 2 o'clock in the afternoon onwards. 18 is Bratton Camp, out to the west there. They're expecting paragliders on the hills out there. And 20 Ash Ranges, Delta 132 is active today. So we'll move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start with the ODM cross section. Here's this cumulus that you're seeing outside right now, quite low, quite thin, and that should disperse as the temperature rises. And they're suggesting that in the afternoon we might get a little bit of Q above about 5,000 feet. Surface winds, northerly, 8-10 knots, and no weather warnings at all really there to worry about. So the bookings today is 2 K21s on course flying, it's a K21 on booked flying, it's a K21 on the casual list and it's available for club members, a K13 on trial lessons, which will happen today. There's limited single-seater availability and there's nobody on the casual list the last time I looked. The simulator is available. There is one movement today. It's forecast to go at 10:30 local. It's a Beach 350. So we'll just fit that into our schedule as we go throughout the day. So the general situation today is there's a high pressure over the UK. There was a bit of layer cloud to begin with. That's burned off already. And we've got some low-level cumulus, which I think will burn off as well. And we'll have a few Q in the afternoon. North-northeasterly winds. It will feel a bit cold. The UV levels are high, so plenty of sunscreen, a soaring hat, and lots of water to drink, please. We're on runway 09, cables on the grass to the south, aerotow to the north on the runway. If there is a grid today, it will be 09 grass north, heavy gliders on the runway, please, and also be ready when the cable or the tug arrives. Do not land or taxi across the runway shown in red here. Launch point vehicle will be in the usual place on the south side of the runway, winching off the grass, as we said earlier, and grid on the north, landing north or south for gliders. And of course, the wind shown there is north-northeasterly, as it's going to be all day. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Have lots and lots of fun. Please enjoy yourself, but please also keep it safe. See you out there.